More than friends, safer than lovers, not quite like a sister and a brother. I wanna know, did the dream come back? Tell me, did I play a small part in
Getting
that?
right into the molecules of the craft of the song, saying, I love how you wait until the end of the chorus to get bluesy, and you know, it's got a great bridge, and he was just, we were talking shop, and he was really enthusiastic, and it, as you can imagine, it meant everything to me.
Were you numb? I mean, how were you?
Yeah, I was feeling two things at once. On one side, I was absolutely just shocked and in awe, like anyone would be.
Right.
On the other side of me, I was kind of like,
Heck yeah.
that's right. Yeah, only because I knew what I put into it.
Yeah.
And if I didn't feel as strongly, I wouldn't have felt that there was a little bit of a, like, kind of, you know, a bit of destiny kind of at work, you know, kind of a sparkle to it.
Yeah.
To use the word sparkle.
I like
but, it. Yeah, but in some ways it's kind of felt like this is exactly what should be happening.
Yeah.
And I'm glad
cool.
that it connected the way it did, because the way he described it, he knew right away when he listened to it. And it was just great, you know, just to talk to him for a bit. He asked me, you know, what type of guitar I wanted, because that was part of the contest was to receive the John Mayer Stratocaster, which had just been announced. And I said, oh, I'll take a Sunburst, you know, design. And he was just really cool.
Had she had her hit yet? Her bubbly hit?
No, nobody knew what was up. But the funny thing is that night, at the end of the dinner party, we'd all been pulling out guitars and playing. We walked down the street to a recording studio, and the producer pulled up this demo of a track, and it was bubbly, and it was like the version that ended up not long after that just totally blowing up. Right. And it was, you know, everyone's asking, like, who is that? We're hearing the voice, and the producer, Michael Blue, says it's Colbie, and everyone's like, we all turn over and look at the quiet girl on the couch. We're like, Colbie, like, no way. And we were floored for all the right reasons, because it had that it had that everything to it, you know. And it was great to come up with the set lists and different arrangements to pick out covers and work with Colbie on, like, you know, what do you want to do today? Well, I don't know. Like, I kind of like this song. Like, okay, let's do it.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, yeah. It's like this one, nah, or like we'll try this one. Like, it was okay, but like just having that's the stuff that I've learned, that when you're touring, that's like the fresh piece of chewing gum that you mix in after you've been chewing that one piece for a while. It's like you have to do the hits. Yeah. Everyone knows that, and you got to do them well. But if you have a little bit of something in every night that you feel like, this is a little new, it's something to look forward to, it's just enough of a spark to feel like the show is evolving and the show is fresh. Right. Colbie and I sang him the duet, like, here's what we got. Yeah, yeah. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And he was like, yeah, I like it a lot. And he was really into it. And so he took that recording of us playing it backstage, and he sent us an MP3 that had a drum beat to it, which was cool, because it gave it that kind of fresh, modern kind of groove. That fits his sound and just fits, like, you know, the pop sort of sound of now.
What a great story.
Yeah, but it comes through in a song that I think is totally cohesive and
obviously worthy of a Grammy.
Some people like it. Some people get married to it,
which
is fun to hear too.
If no one knows it, go listen to it. Lucky. Technically Jason Mraz, right?
Yeah,
with
it was released on Jason's album.
With our Tim ripping off on the guitar. I have to say it. I told Tim this. I hear you when I hear the song.
Face to face, singing to each other. I'll never know when the real you shows up.